What's going on, man? It's your man, Mr. Ghost Saints. I'm coming back at you with another Ghost Saints video, man. I'm about to try to load these Saints up and try to get us a dub tonight. 22 a day, man. 22 soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines. They take their lives at the rate of 22 a day. We want to end all suicide, especially veteran suicide. Keep going, keep pressing, keep pushing. Any solution to any problem is going to be better with you being here, man. Keep going. And we're about to load up these Saints to try to get us a dub, man. Smash that like button, man. I'm trying to get the 50 likes on the video. Follow if you're on Twitch, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. I just need 5 subscribers. Trying to get 50 likes on this video, man. Let's go.
You've got yourself tuned into the right station.
Gunshots, soldiers on their tippy toes. Choppers in the hallways with Glocks in their underclothes. Marching across the battlefield with a team in the carbine. It's routine, canteens filled with gasoline. They realize I'm crazy once I empty the clip and burn their whole house down and skinny dip with their bitch. Homie, my niggas don't slip. Triggers on their fingertips. G'd up, soldier down, banging out a stolen whip. My life, been real, sugar water, oatmeal, grilled cheese, butter rice. They sleep a lot of nights. Get it right, ain't nobody gutter than this. Like a window fan blowing on a pallet of piss. All this, I still exist.
We are just outside of the Hoppin' French Corner at the Caesar Superdome.
That's how you playing nowadays, Kansas City.
Jess Smoke says, suggest deep pass.
Glad you're with us. It's Blake Groupie to get this one started, and off we go here in New Orleans. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 3rd and 3. Now Mahomes. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I almost see Morgan trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now here's Mahomes. That is caught. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game planned for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game planned for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Mahomes to throw once more.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints.
You are entering a military restricted area. Reverse course at once.
The 30. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
And Shaheed going to go in motion.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And now Carr changing the formation.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he'll take it. And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. First catch of the game for Hopkins. It's a 1st down. Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
48 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, it's Pacheco.
And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Go brush your teeth.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Go brush your teeth.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Mahomes takes it himself. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try and sneak it in. And they catch him here and stop him for no gain.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends.
Mahomes now on the sneak. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal.
Hunt
on 3rd down. Here's Hunt. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Kareem Hunt
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Chiefs have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
From the gun, it's Carr. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Justin Reed.
Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line.
That's so crazy.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Shotgun now for Carr.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And shedding through the tackle. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Mahomes now to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. And again, it's Mahomes. Quick slant to Brown. Down inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. 32 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly,
there he goes left side. And he and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Bruh.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends. Now a 2nd and 2.
Yeah, but I smashed it.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. To throw, it's Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
You just get that when you're ready.
It's not in there?
I thought you said not that one.
No, I was joking.
Mommy, what do you like about that in my
So in Saints territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Now it's Mahomes again. We'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 42 yards. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Here's Carr to throw. There's Chris Olave. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Because they ordered their food.
And Shaheed going to go in motion. To throw his Carr. That's Olave bringing in another one. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
If you had someone from, why are you still up? Why are you not sitting?
To throw, it's Carr. The pass caught by Olave. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Again, it's Carr.
Oh, motherfucker.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans.
Got this motherfucker all the way beat. He fucking throws the ball fucking underneath.
With a pick. Well, you can see what they were trying to do.
Madden always giving fucking Kansas City the game, dog. Always giving Kansas City the fucking game, bro. Fucking had his ass beat. Had his ass fucking all the way beat, and the fucking ball gets fucking underthrown some fucking how on the floater. It's about to make me stop playing this shit, dog, for real. shit was fucking gross, bro. Let me make a change right here. We're gonna try this fucking one more time, dog. That shit was gross, dog. Had that motherfucker all the way beat. So next time that happens, I'll have a fucking fast linebacker back there, fucking man coverage. One of my best blitzing linebackers be back there blitzing, but that shit, man. Bro, but it's always some shit, bro. Like, if you beating Kansas City and you up by like 2 scores in the fourth quarter and it's like the last possession, bro, and you could be on conservative, they gonna get them motherfuckers a fumble. They gonna get them motherfuckers a fumble, bro. This is fucking ridiculous, man. Like, they don't find something fucking wrong with that? Like, the way they got this shit set up?
Well, first opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And Shaheed going to go in motion. Already here, they'll audible to something else. Carr going to throw right away. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And Shaheed going to go in motion. Carr going to throw. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. Carr now to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And Shaheed going to go in motion. Again, they'll throw with Carr. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because What's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
They go play action with Hurts. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Here's 2nd and 10. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. That one goes for 8 yards.
Well, Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over the offense. They just pick up a nice 1st down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot in the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
And able to get this out to the 25.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Throwing is Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Throwing now is Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. And Shaheed going to go in motion. Now Carr. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a first down.
Here's Carr. Look at the big man rumble. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Kamara is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown. Nice job of polishing off that drive, and all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Carr, he wants to change up the look here. They'll try and throw for it. Hill diving, and he's got it full extension. What a catch. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second and 10. Hurts.
They'll get this out to Barkley, complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Dancing to his left. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, 38 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 17-8. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
And Shaheed going to go in motion.
Carr. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Now Carr. That's going to be caught.
And he'll be touched down to the end, but a big play on that one.
Carr to throw again. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
And now an audible here into something else.
Now Carr. Flushed out right. And the pressure gets to him again. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
There's a reason inside linebackers are often captains of a defense. They call the signals. They have the opportunity to affect the game in coverage, against the run, and, of course, on blitzes. Living in the best of both worlds here. Already has an interception. Now he gets to record a sack, too.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They're going to look to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Pete Werner able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
On 3rd down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Oh, the sneak, it's Hurts.
And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Here's Carr to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
To throw his Carr.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taysom Hill, 26 yards.
And the Saints are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Groupie able to get After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. Back to throw here.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. A beautiful spin and room to run. Big strides, look at him go. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, 70 yards. And the Eagles have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. Hurts will throw.
Steps away. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
And this is how you answer a touchdown on the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
Carr going to throw.
There's Chris Olave.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd with the open grass.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
And Shaheed going to go in motion.
Carr now to throw. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Now Carr shifting his guys around a bit.
They'll set up a throw. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the 1st.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, The defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
Now Carr, gotta have this one. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Eagles' defense able to hold. The Eagles' offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Rolling to his left. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia.